Hi everyone, so today's video is going to be talking a little bit about me. I only posted one video on this YouTube channel and it was a singing video, so not really explaining who I am. So my name is Erica and I am 18 years old. I am a Canadian and yeah, that's pretty much it for like the generals. But what you guys have to know is I have a vision disability. Right now, I do not have my glasses because they actually broke yesterday. So I was left with no glasses for today. I'm actually going to get them fixed tomorrow. Hopefully, she'll be able to fix them. If not, I'm going to be stuck with no glasses until I can have another pair, I guess, or whatever is going to happen. So, yeah, so I have a vision disability, sorry, I can't even talk. And it's caused by multiple different things. Basically, I have nystagmus, which I don't think you guys will be able to tell on camera, but my eyes basically go like this all the time. It used to be when I was really, really tired or when I was really sick. It used to happen way more frequently, but now it's all the time. It never stops. So, yeah, I also have a pigmentary retina, which is something to do with my retina. So, yeah, it's like it's a degenerative disease. So basically, it's going from worse to worse to worse to worse to worse until I can't see anything anymore. And it's pretty advanced right now. I've had this since I was born. They found out about my condition when I was about 6 months old, but we never really had a specific diagnosis until I was about 15 years old. So, yeah. And now my vision has been going down a lot these past couple years. And I just recently had a eye doctor appointment last Wednesday. So Wednesday, May 8th, I had a eye doctor appointment with specialists that I see every single year around May. Um, and she found out that I have cataracts in my eyes. No, I am not old. I am only 18. Some of you guys are probably like, what the heck? Isn't cataracts supposed to be for old people? Yeah, normally, like, people who are older normally get these, but the ones that I have are caused because of my pigmentary retina. Like, it's frequent that it happens, um, and there's nothing really to do about to prevent them from happening. So I got those news on Wednesday, and now we have to wait and see a specialist to see if he can um if I can have surgery to get them taken out or what. The reason why I have to wait to see if I am allowed to have surgery or not is because sometimes when they do surgeries in your eyes, most of the time there's inflammation. And he has to look, I think, I'm not sure 100%, like, I got told this so quick on Wednesday, but he basically has to see if they are placed at a place that would be dangerous for me to have a surgery or not, because it could affect my disease in particular. It could make my vision go down even faster. So he's gonna have to see if yes or no he wants me to, if he wants to operate me or not. So we have to wait and see if he wants to. But first of all, we have to wait until he calls me to have an appointment. And he didn't call yet. And we are now Tuesday, May 14th. So I just gotta wait until I have a call. It's just frustrating because it's really, really long. And the health system here in Canada, well, especially in the region where I live, it's very, very demanding. Like, there's so many people on waiting lists for so many different things. Like, you have months and years of waiting. For example, I've been having trouble with one of my ears as well. And my doctor, who I see for everything and anything, like if ever I have like a problem with something specific, he's the first doctor that I will see instead of going and seeing specialists. Well, I've been having trouble with one of my ears, and he gave me a choice. He's like, either you pay $80 to go on private, or you wait like almost a year to get seen at the hospital where you don't have to pay, basically. Because here we have assurance card, health assurance cards, which is basically we pay our medical bills by paying taxes on everything. Like you go to the store, you pay taxes. You rent a house, you pay taxes and stuff like that. So all of those are to pay our health assurance bills, but it's very, very long to wait a whole entire year. And since my condition will make me blind one day, I absolutely need my ears functioning 100%. Since my eyes are not functioning 100%, I need my ears to help me decide when is the safe time to cross the street when there's a lot of traffic. So I had an appointment like 3 weeks ago, I believe, for my ears. Like the lady did like a testing to see if I had like hearing problems and stuff. And she's like, well, you're borderline, like you're normal, but like you're borderline deaf in 1 year. So I was like, okay. But then she started to say that it was bad habits of listening to the TV too loud and stuff like that. But I was like, I don't think so, because I've been hearing bad for a long time, like really, really long time, especially in this one particular ear. Now, the test that they do on you, they put an earbud that has like a stick that goes right up your ear. So obviously, I was hearing pretty much everything. Obviously, like it's the problem with my ear is not when it's silent, is when there is crowds of people around me and someone trying to talk to me, or when there's like loud noises and I'm trying to listen what someone is talking to me about, like standing right beside me. Forget it. I'm not going to understand anything that you're saying. So, that being said, I have to go get genetic testing done because they think that I might have the Usher syndrome. And if you guys don't know what Usher syndrome is, Google it. But I can tell you guys that it basically affects your hearing and your vision. So, yeah, and it's very, very rare syndrome. Like, there's not a lot of people that have this. I'm going to give you as an example. My eye doctor only knows one person who has this, and she sees what, like thousands of people during a whole entire year. So it's very, very, very rare. So I have to go get genetic testing done, but in order to do that, I need to see my doctor, like my general doctor, and he has to do a reference for me to go in genetics, because we didn't talk about that at my last appointment. He just wanted me to go do a oh my gosh, how is it called? Like a oral, no, not oral, that's mouth. Hold on. A audiogram. He wanted me to go past that and then send him the results. So that's what we did. But now they think I might have the Usher syndrome. So I need to get tons of testing done. And to get the genetics tests done, they basically do tests on you that don't even have to do with your ears or your eyes. Like they're looking at everything in your body, like every single organ, to see what is up, you know. So I have to wait until the 11th of June for my doctor to see me in an appointment, and then he has to refer me to a genetic doctor that's like specified in genetics here close by, because the only place that they had this before was in Montreal, which is like an hour and a half away from here. And not only that, I didn't really want to go all the way to Montreal, and I don't even think we would have been able to get to Montreal with the car we have. So it's really fun that they opened a genetic like facility, I guess, or like not facility, but like they opened up a place that they do all these tests. like 30 minutes away from my house, which is so much better than an hour and a half away. I mean, I was not going to go all the way to Montreal, spend the whole entire day there, pay for parking, which is so expensive, by the way. It's like $4 for like an hour. It's crazy. So, yeah, I had those two really bad news on Wednesday, meaning the cataracts in my eyes. I have one in both, one in each eye. This one is bigger than this one, but this eye is the one that's the most affected. So this is the one that I notice it more, which is weird, but again, this is my lazy eye, as I've always called it. This one is the worst one of both. Like, I don't see at all out of this one almost. And with the cataract there, it placed itself right where I was able to see. And so in my right eye, I can basically not see anything anymore. It's like a blur. It's a blur of color, basically. And in my left eye is the one that's the biggest. But like I said, my vision was pretty good in this eye compared to this one. Well, not good, but like it was better than this one, obviously. So, yeah. So that was the first bad news. And then the girl who looked at my ears said in the beginning of our appointment, she was like, I'm concerned that you might have the Usher syndrome because your vision is affected and your ears are affected. So she's like, I would get genetic testing done because you never know, right? So she said that, and then my eye doctor, who knows nothing about ears, said exactly the same thing. So I'm a little bit concerned that I might have the Usher syndrome. I'm hoping not, but who really knows? And now my left ear is acting up. It's been acting up for like the past week, but this is kind of like hard to tell if it's because I am like overcoming a cold, or if it's really like my ear that's acting up. I don't know. It feels like it's clogged. And like, when you have water in your ear when you do this, the noise that it makes, it kind of does that, but not when I shake my head. It does it when like I cough or I swallow or something. It's really weird. It's the weirdest thing ever, but yeah. I know it's not an ear infection because ear infections, they hurt. My ears don't hurt. They're just like, I don't hear anything. From the right one, I barely hear anything, and then from this one, it just feels like it's clogged. It doesn't hurt or anything, so I don't know. But yeah, so that is my intro video, I guess. I'm going to try and like videotape my journey through all of this. Now, this is going to be a really, really hard route for me. It's very difficult to talk about, especially like the cataracts and everything. I am so scared. I do not want surgery in my eyes, like at all. If it can damage the vision that I have, I don't want nothing to do with it. Like, there was this doctor that came up with a solution to calm the procedure down that basically like slowed the procedure of the pigmentary retina, which basically is just like gradually your vision goes down. Like it gets worse and worse and worse gradually. But he did this testing, and there's some people that got this surgery, and the results were that they became blind faster than they thought. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to spend $800,000 Canadian for a surgery that is not going to do anything and just make it even worse. So I was like, you know what? I prefer to keep my vision than to try to get people to fundraise for me and in the end up with no vision at all. So, yeah. So like I just said, I will try and film as much stuff as possible. Obviously not the doctors, and the people around me all speak French, by the way, but I really want to put this on tape because I know that some people out there are probably going through something similar to me, might having similar symptoms as me, and I just want those people to know that they're not alone. The parents of those kids to know that they're not alone. Obviously, my mom is very touched, and it just makes us all really, really sad and everything. I mean, like, I don't have a cancer, I'm not gonna die, but I'm gonna lose my vision. Like, I'm not gonna see anything anymore. And I am not rich. I don't have a lot of money. I mean, I live in a 2-bedroom apartment that we rent every month. I don't have a job. I am like socially supported by the government, because if I didn't have that, I would be in crap. Would not have any food or any clothes or anywhere to live, basically. So, anyway, that is going to be my video introducing myself to you guys. And I hope that this video is going to help other girls or boys even out there, or parents who their children are showing symptoms of the same things that I have or I had. So, yeah. And for the videos of like the let's say I go like to a doctor's appointment and something, and I ask them if I can record like just myself and stuff, and like the tests that they do and everything, I might put like music over it, because like I said, the people around here, they all speak French. There's like probably like a 30% English rate here where I live. All of the population down here, or most of it, we all speak French. I speak both, so that is why in some of my videos then you might see that I switch to French and English. You know, I can like speak both. But with that being said, that is my intro video, and I'm so sorry if the quality of this video, I'm on my phone and I don't know what is up with it, like the speakers or something is wrong. Like when I listen to my videos afterwards, I'm like, what the heck? Like the volume keeps going up or down, up or down. It's the weirdest thing ever. But yeah, so that's all I had to say. I hope you guys have a really, really good evening or day or morning whenever you guys are seeing this video, and I'll see you guys in an updated video. Bye. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't shut it off. Oh well, I'm gonna try and shut it off now, so bye.